know what some of you guys are thinking in the back of your heads watching future Trunks and Goku spar around a little bit. You're thinking like Black Goku's going to get his ass roasted. Like future Trunks, if he is fighting on par with Black Goku for like a full year in the timeline in the future, right? And granted, Black Goku obviously overpowered him in the end, which is why future Trunks had to go back in time. He was still fighting on par with him for a full year. Keep in mind, Black Goku was terrorizing Earth in the future for a full year, and future Trunks was fighting him time and time again. It's just that Black Goku was getting stronger and stronger, so eventually he, passed future Trunks. But if Goku Super Saiyajin 3 shot future Trunks to the fucking ground after future Trunks pulled out his sword, broke through that force field, tried to get Goku, all he had to do was use a few fingers to block that shit out, and he sent him to the ground. Like, some of you guys are thinking Black Goku's going to get toasted. If future Trunks is able to fight with Black Goku on par with Black Goku to some extent, yes, Black Goku's still stronger. We didn't even see future Trunks pull out Super Saiyajin 2 against Black Goku. So people are saying now, like, of course, Goku, knowing Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan God, he's going to have a field day with Black Goku, and that's where I say, no, not necessarily. I get that mentality. Goku annihilated future Trunks, so maybe he'll do the same to Black Goku, but here's the thing, whereas Goku didn't go his full form, Super Saiyan Blue, I don't believe Black Goku is anywhere near his full potential. This man randomly dropped by in future Trunks' timeline. He's been terrorizing the Earth for a year. All of humanity is nearly extinct. He was destroying cities at a time. We saw all of that shit from a distance, like the Earth, and we have all of these huge ass explosions, continental fucking size. I'm like, holy crap. And he had one of the most epic entrances by the end of this week's episode, ripping a hole through the sky, using his ring of time to detect where future Trunks landed, and now he is here. So no, Goku and Vegeta don't need to go into the future timeline to deal with Black Goku. Black Goku came to the past timeline to deal with them. This man is an OG, and if you think that his full power is this base form that we see right here, you're delusional. Like, that's just not the case. We don't know what his power level is. We don't know what his vendetta against human beings are, but he's destroyed planets, he's destroyed races at a time. There is no way this guy is just your run-in-the-mill average arc opponent. There's a huge reason why he has only one of those earrings in. Once he puts both of those earrings in, he'll probably be at full force, and I don't think that he wants to do that yet. I feel like maybe he's very confident. He feels like he can deal with any human race or whatever the fuck. With just one earring, he puts two in, it's game over, right? I don't think Goku and Vegeta are going to die. There's just no way. They're just too strong at this point. But I don't know, there might be some fucking casualties. Like, you're telling me Black Goku, who has some kind of connection to this Mai Kaoshin, this godlike entity, can't do something of that sort? I don't know, man. I have a feeling that Goku's going to get his ass kicked by Black, right? People are saying, well, if he goes Super Saiyan God Blue, if he taps into that God key, he's going to kick Black Goku's ass. I just don't think that's the case. And as somebody who really wanted to see future Trunks spar out with Goku, because the timelines are so different, like, who knows what future Trunks' potential is against characters from the past, right? I made a prediction that they would possibly spar, and I didn't watch the preview, guys. I promise you, I don't even know what the fuck the preview had. This was a big treat to me personally, and seeing future Trunks tell Goku straight up, like, he's just as strong. No, even stronger possibly. I'm like, oh my god. Now, that shouldn't be taken with too much consideration. And let's say he grows more rapidly than the Saiyans for some reason. What if they're fighting Black and Goku, and at first maybe they're equal, but Black Goku evolves so quickly at such a fast rate that he eventually edges Goku over, and that's where Vegeta comes in, and maybe he can't even do anything. Now, this episode answered a barrage of questions, which is very important for the story and for this arc, as to why Black Goku appeared in future Trunks' timeline. We didn't get every single detail. Although once present timeline Bulma started messing with the time machine, she eventually got inside of the contraption, and all of future Bulma's notes inside of a book came out. Basically, this is the key to everything that we need to know, because here's the thing, she has this book in the present timeline, right? It's just not as completed. She's working on these kinds of technologies, but she doesn't have all of the theories that future Bulma has, but they're all written down here, so this is the basis for building something this sophisticated. In the next few weeks, we will be getting all the answers, especially since Black Goku arrived in an epic-ass manner. I know some people are saying, well, now the time machine, well, we don't need that shit, right? Because Black Goku arrived in the past. No, because the future's still really fucked up, right? They need to fix fix the future. I'm not 100% certain because according to the butterfly effect, if they take Black Goku out in the past, right, the future should change because Black Goku will never be in the future to terrorize the Earth and kill off Bulma, Mai, and just all of humanity in general. But I don't believe this time machine is here for no fucking reason. I believe this arc's going to be quite beefy, quite lengthy, and I believe that this time machine's going to come into play, meaning that they're going to have to go into the future again, I believe. I think maybe Black Goku's gonna fuck around with those two a little bit, go back into the future, fuck everything up, and that's where they have to meet him over there. Now, the episode opens up, Future Trunks goes for an attack on Goku. It doesn't really affect Goku all that much, but it's still really fucking random, right? And it's because he has all of these flashbacks of Black Goku, and he sees Goku and he resembles him, so he mistakes Goku for Black Goku. Or for Black. But I really hate calling him Black. I don't know, just so weird calling a character just Black. He kicked Black's ass, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't like calling him Black, so I'm gonna call him Black Goku. But Bulma just literally slaps Trunks back into reality, and Trunks immediately snaps out of it because he sees his mom there, and his mom's obviously dead in the future, so it's a shock to him, right? Like, my mom's still here. He got very emotional about it, so why fight now? He obviously understands that he is in the past, and this is Goku and not Black, or Black Goku. Eventually, Beerus and Whis encounter the time machine. They see that shit there, and one thing about the gods is that they're supposed to rule over the universe, right? The god of destruction is supposed to make sure everything is balanced, so he follows the laws. Believe it or not, while Beerus is an asshole and he destroyed planets in an instance, we saw this at the beginning of Dragon Ball Super, he still has to follow the world's laws, which was probably set in forth by Zeno. Regardless, it's a big crime to time travel. We found this out from Jacko, and even the gods, while they can bypass some of the problems with traveling through time, they themselves don't like to abuse this power, go back and forth through time, or manipulate time. Even though Whis has done it himself, time is supposed to naturally flow in one direction. So when you start messing with it, you mess with a lot of things. You can eventually destroy planets, right? Because one thing dominoes off of the other and just everything gets fucked up. So that's how Black Goku appeared in this future timeline. Majin Buu never emerged. Goku was not around. So that makes way for different threats, and Black Goku is that different threat. So we don't know exactly how he got here, but he is a result of time just being manipulated and messed with. Kinda crazy how Trunks going back in time to save the present from the androids causes the future to look bleak as fuck as Black Goku arrives to terrorize everyone. You know, it's weird. Although we see Trunks in that flashback fighting Babidi and Dabura, he takes them motherfuckers out, he throws this nasty front kick, he absorbs them in the ki blast, and the only reason he was able to edge him over is because he trained with the Kai, the god of creation. It was an extremely vigorous fight, but because he took them out, he prevented the emergence of Buu, which changed everything up, of course. So Buu didn't appear, which is a good thing, I guess, in a way. Now that you look back at it, it probably would have been better if he did appear. But again, time manipulation being a crime for a big reason, we have Black Goku here ripping a hole in the sky, mother freaking appearing. Like, I can't wait to see the fight between Goku and Black. Like, it's gonna be an amazing one. Now, I absolutely love the comedy in this week's episode. It was to die for. I loved it how Future Trunks got Beerus and Whis off everybody's back by just, like, sucking their dicks. Of course, he's been through so much in the future, something like this does not break his pride. In Vegeta's eyes, you know, Future Trunks is an embarrassment. How dare you leave the future timeline, and how dare you, you know, throw your back to Black Goku and escape. The thing is, you fucking idiot, Vegeta, like, there's nobody else around. His mother is dead, his girl is dead, so of course he wants to go back in time. He's not going to win. Everyone's gonna die. You gotta use logic sometimes, Vegeta, but I just really love the fact that Future Trunks mistook Whis as the god, because apparently Whis, he's stronger than Beerus, right? We found this out in the past. We know about this, so we actually mistook Whis for the god when it's Beerus, and Beerus got super fucking salty about that. Nonetheless, he got those two off their backs because this is a serious crime. Beerus was planning on destroying everything. No, they gave these motherfuckers some fish sausages, and that shit looked disgusting, man. Like, I would not want to eat that. Granted, these are completely different species, so maybe they like it. It's kind of like how dogs like dog food, but we don't really like dog food, at least not most of us. Shit was disgusting, and they were all eating that stuff. And the second Whis and Beerus went away, you had Bulma actually going inside of the time machine, you know, trying to figure everything out, and Pilaf gang coming through with that logic. Apparently, Pilaf wants to go back in time to get a quarter, a coin that fell through the drain. Like, you fucking idiot. Like, I don't care if that's comedy, that's disrespectful. disrespectful as fuck. And then to top that off, we have Bulma being exposed about the name Black Goku. She calls that shit stupid, and then Future Trunks is like, well, you're kind of the one who gave that name to him, and I'm just like, stop. This is too much for me to deal with. So overall, I really love this Dragon Ball Super episode. The comedy, the sparring match, all of the questions that were answered, and we still have a lot of details to get, but we will get them, and this episode showed me that we will get them soon.